WHUS Sports presents UCONN Women's Basketball. This sports exclusive is made possible through underwriting grants from Subway of Stores, the Villa Spirit Shop, Rosal's Restaurant and Banquet Center, Holiday Spirits, and Husky's Restaurant. Hello again, everyone. This is Harold Darak with Carol Leonetti here at the Alumni Court, University of Connecticut Stores, for tonight's game between the University of Connecticut Huskies and the New Hampshire Wildcats. The Wildcats are 12-5, ranked 4th in New England, and the University of Connecticut Huskies are 7-11. And for a closer look at these teams, I'm going to take you to the sports editor of the Connecticut Daily Campus, my colleague, Carol Leonetti.
Well, thank you, Harold. The two teams we're looking at tonight are the Huskies and the Wildcats. Connecticut's coming into the game 7-11, as you said. They, I think, won 3 out of their last 12. They're coming off a win against Northeastern in Boston, 81-64 the other night. As I'm sure a lot of people that are listening to the game know, that game saw Chris Gedney score 30 points, which is her school record. She tied her own school record. She's coming off a suspension where she kind of lost her temper against the University of Maine here in Stores. That was a weekend suspension, and she missed the game at UMaine, but she came back. She didn't play much of the first half against Northeastern. She did play in the second half, though, where she scored 26 points, so I think Chris is ready to play. With Chris is Val Soroy. Val Soroy happens to be the leading scorer. Soroy usually shoots around top the key or somewhere around the hash marks. She's averaging 18.7 points a game. She's one of 3 juniors on the team. One of the other juniors is Beth Vincent. She's the captain. She's having a lot of trouble with her knees. She just had these inserts put in her sneakers. They kind of raised her height about an inch or so, and that's helping her a lot. I think the problem was, as she walked, she was getting her knee, and the things are helping her an awful lot, so she should be doing pretty well tonight. Also, at point guard is Linda Nielsen. Nielsen is only a freshman, but she's proven herself pretty well. She's averaging 6.2 points per game, and she's the leading assist person with somewhere over about 85 assists. She is leading the team in assists. Also is Marlene Stager. Marlene is a 6-foot center, and she is from Rockaway, New Jersey. Stager is kind of coming into her own right now at the end of the season. She's averaging 6.6 a game, and she's also averaging 6.7 rebounds, so she's pretty strong in there. And she is going to be the tallest person on the court tonight for the Huskies, which is not very common. They've been facing teams a lot taller than them, except for Northeastern. Northeastern had a fairly short team. For the Wildcats, there's Captain Kathy Sanborn. Sanborn is relatively short. She's only 5'3", and she is the leading scorer, however. She's averaging 12.3 points a game. She also leads with assists in 4 per game. I guess this is going to be a guard-oriented game, since she is a guard, as is Val Soroy, who are the 2 highest scorers. Also will be Cheryl Murtagh. She's the second leading scorer on the team. She's also 5'3". So I guess the Wildcats are going to be coming towards the Huskies with 2 pretty short guards. Also will be Kathy Ladd. She is a forward, and she's also a freshman. She is 5'10", and she's out of Newburyport, Massachusetts. The other captain is Karen Bolton. She's a junior on the team, one of the oldest girls on the team, along with Sanborn, who is a junior. She's 5'11". That's pretty big for a girl in basketball, and she's from Hudson, New Hampshire.
Okay, the officials for tonight's game are Peter Schuler and Luis Albrecht. New Hampshire still on the court. University of Connecticut's down at the bench. There are 2 relatively young teams, huh, Carol? There's not one senior for Connecticut, and New Hampshire only has, I think, 1. That's Sanborn.
Yeah, that's right, Harold. We may be seeing quite a few mistakes because it is, they both are young teams, but it is late in the season, and they played pretty much the same schedule here. They played a lot of teams that were the same, and the Huskies just kind of lost a few more than New Hampshire did. That's why New Hampshire is 12th and 4th in New England. They are 12-5.
Okay, once again, I'll repeat the starting lineups. We have for the University of Connecticut Huskies will be Val Soroy, number 22. She is out of Sharon, Massachusetts. No, excuse me, that's Marlborough, Connecticut. She's averaging 18.7 points and 3.6 rebounds. Linda Nielsen, number 20. She's averaging 6.2 points, 2.4 rebounds. She's out of Sharon, Massachusetts. Chris Gedney, out of Gaithersburg, Maryland. She's averaging 15.8 points and 7.8 rebounds. Beth Vinson, she's out of Belmont, Massachusetts, averaging 4.4 points, 4.9 rebounds. And Marlene Stager, number 33, she's out of Rockaway, New Jersey, with 6.6 point average and a 6.7 rebounds. For the New Hampshire Wildcats, Kathy Sanborn out of Newmarket, New Hampshire. She's the leading scorer with 12.3 points per game. Cheryl Murtagh out of Peabody, Massachusetts. She's a 5'3" sophomore. Number 21, Kathy Lag out of Newburyport, Massachusetts, 5'10" freshman. Captain Carol Bolton playing center. She's a junior from Hudson, New Hampshire. And number 30, Patty Foster, a 5'8" sophomore from Dover, New Hampshire. We're about ready to get underway here. We'll be back from the University of Connecticut Fieldhouse in the Alumni Court right after this message.
If you're a graduate student at the University of Connecticut, information on special meetings and social activities is as near as your telephone. Just dial 486-GRAD to get in touch with the Grad Line. 486-GRAD.
This is the Grad Line, your one source of graduate activities information. The next meeting of the council will be on Sunday.
The Grad Line, sponsored by the University of Connecticut Graduate Student Council. The Grad Line.
We're back here at the University of Connecticut Alumni Court. We're just about ready to get underway. New Hampshire will be going from left to right, and Connecticut will be going from right to left as we watch them here. The tap is just ready to come up, and we'll be getting underway shortly. The scoreboard clock is not set yet. They haven't set it, but I'm sure they'll fix that problem right away. Tap is up and the game's underway. New Hampshire controls the tap, number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. She's being guarded closely by number 32, Beth Vinson. Murtagh drives to the right, pops it out to number 10, Kathy Sandberg. New Hampshire looking to get on the board quickly. Passes number 24, Karen Bolton, the captain. She misses the shot. UConn pulls down the rebound. That was by number 20, Linda Nielsen. Long pass down to number 32, Beth Vinson. She misses, and New Hampshire rebounds. Just getting underway here in the first period. Sandberg with the ball for New Hampshire. Drives the right, comes all the way down, jumper up, no good. Rebound batted for. New Hampshire takes it again, gets the rebound. That's Kathy Sandborg, scores first 2 points of the game, and New Hampshire leads 2-0. There's a timeout on the court. Referee timeout. Looks like Kathy Sandborn got hit in the head when she was driving, but she's okay, and UConn will be taking the ball out under the New Hampshire basket. Taking it out, number 44, Chris Gedney. Siroy with the ball for University of Connecticut. Over to Stager. Stager to the top of the key. Passing it around with the basket, with the ball, Gedney. She throws up a shot, she misses. Rebound, number 21, Kathy Ladd. Ladd outlets it to number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. She drives to the left corner, out to number 24, Bolton. And over to Sanborn. Sanborn drives to the left, throws one shot up, she misses. Rebound, New Hampshire up with the shot. There's going to be a travel on number 21, Kathy Ladd. Nice rebound, but she couldn't get the shot up. She traveled underneath the New Hampshire basket. It'll be UConn ball. 18:38 remaining in the first half. It's New Hampshire 2, UConn nothing. With the ball now, Siroy throws up a jumper from 20. She misses. Rebound fought for. UConn comes up with it. Gedney has it. She drives out to number 20, Nielsen. Nielsen has the ball at the top of the key. New Hampshire in a zone press. Nielsen throws a jumper from the top of the key and puts it in for 2. Game tied at 2 apiece. New Hampshire has the ball. Sanborn crosses the timeline, drives to the right. On her is Nielsen. She looks, finds number 21, Ladd. Back to Sanborn. She drives, stops, and passes it out again. New Hampshire going to try to start something up. With the ball now, number 24, Karen Bolton. She puts it in for 2. 4-2. New Hampshire leads, 17:50 remaining in the first half. UConn's ball, crossing half court, number 20, Linda Nielsen. Over to Siroy, into the corner to Beth Vinson. Beth Vinson passes it out. It's knocked away by number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. There's going to be a foul on the play by number 14. Cheryl Murtagh is her and number 44, Chris Gedney, were fighting for possession of the ball. So it'll be UConn's ball next to the New Hampshire basket. Nielsen has the ball, throws it into Siroy. Back to Nielsen and UConn's ball. Siroy has it in the corner. Beth Vinson Vincent looking around, trying to get it inside, can't do so. Out to Nielsen. Nielsen drives all the way around. Cross-court pass to Soroy. Her jumper's off. No good. Rebound, New Hampshire. Kathy Sanborn has the ball. She dribbles down all the way. Between two UConn players, the basket goes good, and she was fouled. 2 points for Kathy Sanborn, and there's a foul on the play. Foul is on number 20, Linda Nielsen. That's UConn's first team foul, and Nielsen's first foul. 6-2 New Hampshire, with 17 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the first half. She makes a foul shot. New Hampshire up by 5. Nielsen has the ball for the Huskies. She crosses half court. Looking for someone to pass to. Gets it off to number 34, Linda Nardoni, who checked in the game for the Huskies. Ball batted around. It's knocked out of bounds by number 33, Marlene Stager. Is going to be New Hampshire's ball. Kathy Sanborn has it. Guarded closely by number 20, Linda Nielsen. New Hampshire passing around the perimeter. Gets the ball underneath. The jumper's up. It's no good by Patty Foster. Rebound fought for, thrown up by number 21, Kathy Ladd, and she puts it in for 2. 16:34 remaining in the first half. It's 9-2 New Hampshire. With the ball, Soroy. Out to Nielsen. She drives to the left, tries to get it into number 33, Stager. She does so. Stager drives, goes up a shot, but there's going to be an offensive foul called on Stager.
That was a pretty questionable call, Harold. I thought the girl was moving with her. Stager's really the only girl that'll go deep for the Huskies, that'll drive in.
That was a nice drive, and it is a questionable call. New Hampshire has it. Number 21, Kathy Ladd. Out and around. Murtagh has it. She drives, but there's going to be a foul. Foul's going to be called on Connecticut on number 32, Beth Vinson. That's her first personal and UConn's third. There's going to be a substitution in the game for the Huskies. Number 45, Patty Wachelhausen, checks in the game for number 33, Marlene Stager. New Hampshire has the ball. Sanborn. Around in the corner. Jumper's good. UConn has the ball. Number 20, Nielsen has it. Dribbles cross court over to Soroy. Soroy, jumper from the left side is good. UConn gets on the board, 11-4. New Hampshire has the ball. Sandberg has it. Looking for somebody open. She gets it to Kathy Ladd. Jumper up, no good. Rebounded by Ladd. She drives in with it, throws up the jumper, no good. UConn's rebound. Rebound was by Val Soroy, but she lost it out of bounds. It's going to be New Hampshire's ball.
Harold, even though UNH isn't all that big, it looks like they're really out-rebounding the Huskies. I guess the Huskies are going to take a little time to try and feel their way out on the court because they're really getting out-rebounded now. With Bert Wachelhausen in, maybe they'll get a little stronger on the boards.
New Hampshire's ball. Sandberg has it. Around the corner, into number 30, Patty Foster. She throws up a shot. She misses. Rebound fought for is going to be a jump ball. Jump ball underneath the New Hampshire basket between number 30, Patty Foster, and number 22, Val Soroy. Referee getting the position set. Tap balls up, tapped around. UConn has possession. Linda Nardoni has it. Passes it down to Val Soroy, out to Nielsen at top of the corner, top of the key. Crossing around to Nardoni. Gets it to Soroy and over to Nielsen. UConn just passing it around, looking to get it inside. They're down by 7. Jumper by Nielsen, up, no good. Rebound, New Hampshire. Rebound by number 21, Kathy Ladd. She outlets it to Murtagh. Murtagh throws up a jumper. She misses. Rebound, UConn. Girls here are playing run and gun basketball. Nielsen has it now for UConn. Over to Soroy. Back out to Nielsen. She drives, top of the key. Jumper, short. She's a southpaw. She missed. Rebound number 10, Sandberg. She goes all the way down, 2-on-1. Shot missed by Murtagh. UConn has the rebound. Murtagh, the second leading scorer for the New Hampshire team. She has yet to get on the board. Shot up by number 34, Linda Nardoni. She misses. My statistician here tells me that Murtagh did get on the board. She scored 2. Ball is batted around and out of bounds. It's going to be New Hampshire's ball. New Hampshire's going to have it at the half-court line. Murtagh with it. Dribbling around, gets over to Foster. Foster underneath to Ladd. Back outside to number 14, Murtagh. Murtagh gives it to Sandberg. She drives, but there's going to be a foul called on the Huskies. That foul is going to be the 4th team foul. It's on number 20, Linda Nielsen. It's her 2nd personal. Sandberg has the ball over to Foster. Back to Sandberg. She drives the left side. Throws up a jumper. She misses. Rebound, UConn, number 45, Wachelhausen. She outlets it to Soroy. Soroy drives all the way down. Throws up a jumper from the foul line. She misses. Rebound batted for. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to remain UConn's ball. 13:41 remaining in the first half. It's New Hampshire 11, UConn 4. UConn has the ball underneath their own basket. Soroy has it. Jumper is going to be no good. There's going to be steps. It'll be New Hampshire's ball.
You know, Harold, even though both teams are mainly guard-oriented, you can tell why number 10, Kathy Sanborn, is leading scorer for UNH, because she just drives up the middle, whereas the Husky guards usually kind of throw from around the perimeter.
Right now, that's what New Hampshire's doing. They just almost lost the ball out of bounds. Nice save by number 14, Murtagh. With the ball now is Sandberg. She drives to the right, throws up a shot. There's going to be a foul as Linda Nielsen goes right up. It's going to be her 3rd personal foul, and the Huskies are in foul trouble. Checking in the game is number 44, Chris Gedney. She's coming in, replacing number 32, Beth Vinson. That was a nice play by number 10, Kathy Sandberg. She drove down to her right, faked up. Nielsen went right over, and she's not going to be on the line. They're going to call it a possession foul underneath. She was on the line, but the referee said no, it's not one-on-one, and she wasn't shooting. With the ball now, Ladd driving the right baseline, but she took steps, and it's going to be UConn's ball. 11-4. New Hampshire leads 13-13 remaining in the first half. Soroy has it for UConn. Crosses half court. Passes to Nielsen. Back to Wachenhausen. Shows up a shot, no good. Rebound underneath by Gedney. There's going to be a jump ball called. Coming in the game, number 41, Susie Sturman, for number 20, Linda Nielsen. She's been playing all this time now, sitting down to take a little break. Jumping up will be Chris Gedney, number 24, Kathy Bolton. There's a whistle on the play. UConn violation will be New Hampshire's ball.
Susie Sturman just checked in the game. Sturman is a transfer from Maryland. She tried out for the University of Maryland nationally ranked team, and I think she was the last girl to be cut. Sturman is pretty good. She can drive right up the middle just like anyone else. Well, just as good as anyone else.
That basket was made by Kathy Ladd. It's New Hampshire 13, UConn 4. 12:44 remaining in the first half. With the ball now is Sturman. She dishes it off to 34, Linda Nardoni. In the corner, knocked away by New Hampshire. It's going to remain UConn's ball. Taking it out will be Sturman. She looks like a little playmaker out there. She's a good ball handler and knows how to pass. 21 seconds remaining on the 30-second clock. That ball is batted out of bounds by New Hampshire. That's going to remain UConn's ball. For those of you who are not used to listening to girls basketball, there's a few rules that are different from the boys. There's a 30-second clock in girls basketball. You have to shoot before 30 seconds or the ball is turned over. Another rule is there's 3 seconds. Oh, there's a pick-off pass. New Hampshire has it. I'll be done with those rules in a minute as soon as play is over. With the ball now is number 10, Sanborn. She drives to the right, throws up a jumper from 10, misses. Rebound by number 41, Sturman of UConn. She drives all the way down. There's a 2-on-2. She passes over to number 34, but there's going to be steps. That was Linda Nardoni. But before she traveled, there was a foul called on the play. Excuse me. Checking in the game for New Hampshire, number 12, Martha Morrison, for number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. UConn has the ball underneath. There's a shot up by Nardoni, she misses. There's a traveling violation, and it's going to be New Hampshire's ball. Those 2 other rules I was mentioning before is there's no backcourt for the girls team. You can't go behind the backcourt line and get called for a violation. There's 3 seconds in the bucket to get the ball, and there's 3 seconds to shoot, so it's like 6 seconds instead of a 3-second violation. Kathy Ladd throws up a shot. She misses. Rebound, Nardoni. She slows it down for the Huskies. Gives it over to 41, Sturman. Drives over to Nardoni. She throws up a shot. Blocked nicely by number 21, Kathy Ladd. There's a whistle on the play, and there's going to be a jump ball by the UConn basket. 11 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the first half. UConn is down by 9 points, 13-4. Jump ball by Nardoni. And number 12, Morrison. New Hampshire has it all alone is number 10, Kathy Sanborn, and she puts it in for 2. A nice tap from Morrison to Sanborn. She got ahead of the field and put it up and in for 2. With the ball now, Sturman. Driving to her right. Looking for Nardoni. Can't find her. Passes in to Wachelhausen. Over to Saroy. Back to Wachelhausen. She drives, dishes it off to Gertie. Throws it up and no good. Another scrap for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. 11 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the first half. 15-4, New Hampshire up by 11 in the early going. For the jump ball, Wachelhausen and number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. New Hampshire has the ball. Ladd from the left side, no good. She gets her own rebound. Passes it out to number 10, Sanborn. Over to 30, Patty Foster. And out to 12, Morrison. Passing it around, finally gets it to the Ladd underneath. She throws up a shot, but she's going to be fouled by number 34, Linda Nardoni. That's her first personal. For UConn, the only points they have is Saroy with 2 and Nielsen with 2. There's going to be a timeout on the court with 10 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the first half. It's New Hampshire 15, University of Connecticut 4.
Here's the agricultural inspector, Mama. Don't be nervous.
Oh, will you stop it?
Hi, open this bag, please. Any foods, plants, animal products?
No, I wrote for your free booklet, Traveler's Tips, before our trip to Europe, so I'd know what I couldn't bring back.
Hope he doesn't find the peaches and the snail.
Will you stop? Well, she's just kidding, Inspector. Want to confiscate her? She's a pest.
No law against human pests. Hope you had a nice trip.
Avoid a hassle. Write to Traveler's Tips, USDA, Washington, D.C. 20250, or ask your travel agent.
We're back here, 10 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the first half. 15-4, New Hampshire with a big early lead. Their record is 12-5. UConn's is 7-11, and they're showing why they're the 4th-ranked team in New England with an early 11-point lead.
You know, the Huskies are going to have to start coming back. Their main problem lately has been scoring in the first half. They've been like blown out in the first half for most of their last games, and they have scored just as many as their opposition has in the second half, but that hasn't done the Huskies much good. When they played Fordham, they lost to Fordham 85-63. They were really blown off in the first half, but in the second half they scored as many as Fordham did, and that's what they've been doing lately, but they're not going to do anything unless they catch up to New Hampshire in the first half.
On the line, shooting 2 is number 21, Kathy Ladd. Her first shot is off. She's trying to put New Hampshire up by 12 points. Dribbles the ball 3 times. Gets set. Throws up her foul shot and misses. Rebound UConn. With the ball, number 34, Nardoni. She crosses half court. Throws it over to Sturman. Sturman back to Nardoni. Over to Sturman. She's being guarded very closely by number 10, Sanborn. She drives down the lane, throws up a jumper. No good. Rebound batted for, knocked out of bounds. It's going to remain UConn's ball. 10:36 remaining in the first half. UConn has the ball into their own basket. There's going to be a substitution. Number 20, Jackie MacMullan, checking in the game for New Hampshire. For number 24, the captain, Karen Bolton. She's one of the co-captains, her and Kathy Sanborn. There's a whistle on the play. There's going to be a jump ball underneath as UConn threw the ball in. Battling for it will be Chris Gedney and number 20, Jackie MacMullan, who just checked in the game. Tap is up. UConn has it. Saroy had it, gave it over to Sturman. Back to Saroy. And Sturman and Saroy are playing catch with it. Finally over to Nardoni and to Saroy in the corner. Saroy, their big point scorer. Gedney with the ball now. Jumper up. Good for 2. 15-6. UConn down by 9. With the ball now, Martha Morrison. She passes it out of bounds. It's going to be UConn's ball. So there's a turnover there for number 12, Martha Morrison. Taking the ball out for UConn will be number 34, Linda Nardoni. Gives it to Susie Sturman. She crosses the timeline. And finally gets it over to Saroy. She had a little trouble there. Over to Gedney, back to Sturman. And all the way over to Nardoni on the right side. Passes to Sturman. She drives. Back to Nardoni. Jumper up between 2 girls. missed. Rebound fought for. There's going to be a jump ball between number 30, Patty Foster of New Hampshire, and number 44, Chris Gedney of the UConn Huskies. Tap control by UConn. Soroy has it, hands it to Sturman. She gives it back to Soroy. They're trying to get it underneath to Gedney. They can't do so. Nardoni has it. Gives it to Gedney from the left side. She throws up a jumper, puts it in for 2. It's 15-8. That's Gedney's 4th point. She scored 30 last game versus Northeastern, but 26 of those came in the second half. New Hampshire has the ball. With it now, number 12, Morrison. She drives to her left, being guarded closely by Sturman. Out to Kathy Sandburn, number 10. She's driving around with a pick. She can't get it into anybody. Finally does so to number 20, Jackie MacMullan, and they put it in for 2. 17-8. New Hampshire leads in the middle of the first half. It's 9 minutes, 4 seconds left. Jumper by Gedney. Up, it's good. 17-10, and Gedney has her game going now. She's just hit her last 2 shots. Sanborn with it for New Hampshire. Passing it around, knocked away by UConn. Out of bounds, it's going to be New Hampshire's ball. 20 seconds remaining on the 30-second clock.
You know, Chris usually shoots from inside. She's getting her outside game together now. Val Soroy's having kind of a hard time. New Hampshire looks like they're in kind of a 2-1-2 out there, but they're moving around, and that's really taken away from Soroy's game.
With the ball now, number 12, Morrison. She drives to the right, in between 2 UConn players, dishes it off nicely to number 30, Patty Foster, who cans it in for 2. It's 19-10. UConn crosses half court. Sturman with the ball. Gets it into Watson, fussing, and she passes it in to number 44, Chris Gedney, and she puts it in for 2. 19-12. I'm having problems with that name, Wachelhausen. That's it. I'll get it right next time. With the ball now, Sandburn. Passes out to Ladd. Hands it off to number 12, Morrison. She drives, throws up a jumper. No good. Rebound tapped up. New Hampshire has it in the corner, but she has stepped. Traveling, number 12, Martha Morrison. It'll be UConn's ball. There's a timeout on the court with 8 minutes, 1 second remaining in the half. The score is New Hampshire 19, the University of Connecticut 12.
The whale is the largest creature ever to live on Earth. Greatest of all is the blue whale, up to 120 feet long, 150 tons plunging through the sea. But we're in danger of losing the whale because 15 nations won't abide by the UN's 10-year ban on whale killing. We need your help. Please join us today. Write Save the Whales, 20th Street Station, Washington, D.C. Save the Whales, 20th Street Station, Washington, 237.
We're back here, University of Connecticut. It's 19-12. New Hampshire's leading by 7 points. 8 minutes, 1 second remaining in the first half. Teams are about to take the court now after a timeout. With the statistics we have here for New Hampshire, Kathy Sandborg so far has 7 points. Karen Bolton has 2. Cheryl Murtagh 2. Kathy Ladd 4. Patty Foster 2. And Jackie MacMullan 2. Pretty balanced scoring attack, wouldn't you say so, Carol?
Yeah, for UConn, Val Soroy has 2. She's kind of been shut off with that zone, as I said before. Linda Nielsen has 2, and she's sitting on the bench with her 3 fouls. Chris Gedney has 8 points, and she's gotten all those 8 points in the last 2 minutes, so Gedney's really coming on strong there.
If Gedney gets on track, this could be a closer game than imagined.
Oh, definitely.
With the ball now, UConn, number 41, Susie Sturman, taking her time, getting it across half court, looking to set up a play. New Hampshire playing a type of a zone, 2-3 zone, in the corner to Soroy. She throws up a jump. No, excuse me, that wasn't Soroy. That was 32, Beth Vincent, and she puts in her first 2 points of the game. Got number 22 and 32 mixed up right there. 19-14, New Hampshire has the ball. Sandborg with it. Over to Morrison. Throws it out of bounds. Last touched by a New Hampshire player is going to be UConn's ball. Soroy taking it out for UConn. Over to 41, Sturman. On her, Kathy Sandborn. They're playing a type of a zone, as I said before. That's Wachelhausen. She misses a shot. Rebound, number 30, Patty Foster. Dishes it out to Kathy Sandborn, and New Hampshire's starting to roll. Pass underneath to number 30, Patty Foster. She dishes over, throws over to Kathy Ladd, throws up an air ball. That's rebound by number 45, Wachelhausen. She dishes off to Sturman. Sturman's running the UConn Huskies down, throws it up, misses the shot. Rebound number 20 for New Hampshire. MacMullan. It's a 2-on-2 fast break with Morrison leading the way. She throws it away to number 41, Sturman. UConn running it right back. Soroy has it from the left side. She's going to take it out and slow it up. In the corner to Sturman. Out to the top of the key to number 32, Vincent. Around to Wachelhausen. She throws up a shot, puts it in for two. It's 19-16. UConn pulls within three.
Beth Vincent has just checked into the game. Linda Nardoni is sitting on the bench, and Vincent should help out UConn rebounding-wise.
Shot up by number 12, Martha Morrison. She misses, and UConn gets the ball and has a chance to pull within one. Sturman has it. Pass, cross court. Number 22, Soroy, and she puts it in for two. 6:11 remaining in the first half. It's 19-18. UConn's going to make a game of it. With the ball now, number 10, Kathy Sanborn, drives to her left. Throws it out to Morrison, number 12. Morrison driving. But there's going to be travel called on Morrison as she tried to pass it into number 21, Kathy Ladd. UConn has a chance to take the lead. Checking in the game for New Hampshire will be number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. And she's going to replace number 12, Martha Morrison. 5:56 remaining in the first half. Sturman has the ball for the Huskies. Pass it in the corner to Vincent. Vincent drives baseline, passes in to Wachelhausen. She puts it in for two. That's the first time I got the name right, and UConn takes lead for the first time, 20-19. New Hampshire trying to run back, trying to get on the board. They haven't scored in quite a while. With the ball now, number 10, Kathy Sanborn. She tries to get underneath, picked off by UConn. With it now, number 44, Chris Gedney. She drives all the way down, 3-on-2, passes off to Soroy. The jumper's up and good. 22-19. UConn leads. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor by New Hampshire with 5 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the first half. It's UConn 22, New Hampshire 19.
How would you like to join a really exciting hobby in which you can talk all over the world? Communicate via satellite, learn to build your own radio equipment, and provide a really important public service. Yes, all this and more is part of being an amateur radio operator. For free information on amateur radio, write to the American Radio Relay League, Newington, Connecticut, 06111. Tune in the world with amateur radio.
We'd like to remind you of some upcoming games here on WHUS. Saturday, February 24th, will be the men's UConn basketball game versus Rhode Island. BJ Fennell and Mike Berninsky will be there to give you the play-by-play. Airtime is 3:25. Wednesday, February 28th. Women's are playing one more time. This women's team will be playing Providence. Steve Teft and my cohort right here, Carol Leonetti, screwed up your name there. She'll be there. Airtime 7:25, and the ECACs will be March 1st and March 3rd, and hopefully UConn will be there if they get an invitation this Sunday. New Hampshire has the ball with it now, number 14, Murtagh. She passes over, number 24, Bolton. She throws up a shot, misses. Soroy with the rebound for UConn. UConn is running.
Since the last timeout, there's another 2 points by Val Soroy. Since the last time out, the Huskies have scored 12 points in a row, and they're really moving now. If they keep up this pace, they should blow New Hampshire right off the floor.
Murtagh has the ball. She gives it to Sandberg. Sandberg drives in. She misses a layup. Rebound tipped around. Sandberg comes up with it again. UConn really hustling here. She gets it into Ladd. Ladd throws up a jumper. She misses. Rebound number 24 for New Hampshire, Bolton. And New Hampshire just got 3 rebounds in a row. She missed a shot. Rebound number 45 for UConn, Wachelhausen. Sturman has the ball for UConn now. They're up by 5 points, 24-19. She tries all the way in, but they're going to call a double dribble on her. And it's going to turn the ball over and give it to New Hampshire. Sandburn has the ball, crosses half court. 4:20 remaining in the first half. She drives the left side on her. Sturman, she has a wide open shot. The Sturman got picked. She misses it. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to be UConn's ball. UConn really taking a lead here. They have a 5-point lead. They were down by 11 points about 10 minutes ago, and they just have come right back with hustle and good defense. With the ball now underneath, number 44, Gedney. It's knocked away. It's going to remain UConn's ball. 21 seconds showing on a 30-second clock. Taking it out of bounds will be number 41, Sturman. New Hampshire playing a 2-1-2 type zone defense. She gets it in with no trouble to Beth Vincent, who gives it back to Sturman from the corner. Her jumper's up, no good. Rebound, New Hampshire. Sanborn has it. It's going to be a 2-on-3. She's going to throw up a shot from the foul line. It's no good. Rebound, Connecticut with number 44, Gedney. Gedney drives down.
You're listening to WHUS Stores.
There's a turnover right there by number 44, Gedney. There's a whistle. There's a foul, a foul by number 21, Kathy Ladd. That's her first personal, team's third. And taking the ball out of bounds, number 44, Chris Gedney. She hands it off to Sturman. Sturman over to Soroy. Soroy has it knocked out of bounds by Donna Kuchar, who just checked in the game. Carol, do you know who she checked in for? I didn't
no, I didn't really catch that.
Okay, sorry, put you on the spot. Soroy has the shot, jumper from 20, puts it up and in for two. It's 26-19 UConn. 3 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the first half. With the ball now, number 14, Murtag. Passes it over to Kuchar. Kuchar trying to get it inbound into someone inside. There's going to be a foul called on number 44, Chris Gedney.
That's Chris's first foul. Usually Chris has really been known for losing her temper. That was the big problem in the suspension. But as of the Northeastern game, before the Northeastern game, Chris said it was going to be a whole new season for her, these next 4 games, and I think she really means it. She's been cool, she's been calm, she's really been putting them in when the Huskies needed it.
Well, the Huskies are over limit with their 7th personal foul, and on the line shooting a 1-on-1, Patty Foster. She just made the first basket. 3 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. A 6-point Husky lead. For her second shot, Foster throws it up, misses. Rebound, number 44, UConn Gedney. She dishes it out to Soroy. Soroy slows it up, gives it over to Sterney at the top of the key, and UConn's going to get something rolling. Back to Soroy to left side. Passing it around, number 44, Gedney has it in the corner to Soroy. Soroy drives, jumper up, just misses. Rebound batted out of the way. New Hampshire comes up with it. It's number 14, Murtag. She's going to drive all the way down on Sterney. She misses. Rebound, Vincent. Vincent gives it over to Soroy. UConn has the ball. Sturman has it, She's going to slow it down. She crosses half court. Soroy, back to Sturman. Sturman drives, dishes it off to Vincent in the left corner. She drives up, throws up a shot. It's blocked out of bounds. It's going to remain UConn's ball. 2 minutes, 43 seconds left in the first half. It's UConn 26, New Hampshire 20. UConn has it. Soroy over to Beth Vincent. Vincent out to Sturman. Sturman back to Soroy. Jumper from 20 on the left side. It's good. Nothing but the net. It's 28-20. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. With the ball at University of New Hampshire. Number 14, Cheryl Murtag has it. Passes it over. Shots up by Murtag's no good. Rebound UConn. With it now, Sturman. She crosses half court. It's a 3-on-2 break. She slows it up. Throws it way back to half court. Beth Vincent. And UConn's going to set up a play. With it now, Sturman over to Soroy. Underneath the Beth Vincent. She's all alone. She throws it up for 2, and UConn's up by 10. A minute 53 remaining. In the half, it's 30-20. And UConn is really rolling now. They're just rolled off numerous points. With the ball, New Hampshire. Murtag. She misses, throws up a shot. She misses. UConn has it. With it now, 41 Sturman. It's a 2-on-4. She's going to slow it up. She brings it out and throws it into Gedney. Gedney drives, throws up a jumper. No good. Rebound, New Hampshire.
One of the reasons for the Huskies' 10 points is Val Soroy. Val Soroy's kind of finding her way in now. She's scored 10 points in the last 5 minutes.
Soroy's shooting rapid pace. With the ball now, number 24, Karen Bolton. She passes it outside. Shots up by Sanborn. She misses. Rebound underneath. New Hampshire has it. Taps it up a couple times. Ladd comes down with it. She throws it up. Misses. Rebound, number 30, Patty Foster. She puts it in, and there's going to be a foul on the play. 30-22, and Patty Foster's going to have a shot for a 3-point play. That foul is on number 41, Susie Sturman. It's her first. 56 seconds remaining in the first half. Foster shots up, no good. Rebound, New Hampshire. They have a chance of bringing it within 6. They missed a shot. It's going to be a jump ball by number 30, Patty Foster, and number 45, Roberta Wachelhausen. It's a very tough name to pronounce. 52 seconds remaining in the first half. Waiting to jump it up by the New Hampshire basket. They do so, and UConn retains the ball. Soroy has it. She's calling for Sturman to take the ball away from her. Nielsen hasn't been playing the last 10 minutes. Sturman's been in there, and she's been doing a fantastic job. with it. Vincent on the left side. She gets it into Wachelhausen. She throws up a shot. She misses. There's going to be a foul on the play on number 11, Donna Kucher. So on the line will be... Who will be on the line? Number 45, Wachelhausen.
Poor Marlene Stager's been sitting at the scorer's table. She was going to come in for Wachelhausen before. Wachelhausen had the tap. Now she's trying to go in for Wachelhausen again, and she's on the line. By the time she gets in, the half's going to be over.
There's only 38 seconds remaining in the first half. 30-22 UConn. 2 shots. The first one's up. No good. That's the first foul on number 11, Donna Kucher. It's only the team's 4th, so it looks like they're not going to go over the limit in this half. Wachelhausen's second shot's no good. Rebound fought for. Nice save by number 41, Sturman. She gets it in and underneath to Wachelhausen, who finally gets it out to number 22, Soroy. UConn's going to slow it up, try for a last second shot. 25 seconds remaining in the first half. With the jumper, Soroy, she's going to shoot it right away. She misses. Rebound, number 14, Murtagh. New Hampshire's running it down the court. She slows it up. 15 seconds remaining in the half. She gets it into the corner to number 11, Donna Kucher. The jumper's up, and it's good. 10 seconds left. UConn takes the ball underneath. 30-24, 6-point UConn lead. Soroy has it. 5 seconds. Over to number 41, Sturman. She throws up a jumper with 2-1. A jumper rebounded by number 32, Vincent, does not go in. And that's the end of the first half. So, from Alumni Court at the end of the first half, the score, University of Connecticut 30, New Hampshire 24. We'll be back right after this.
Cloudy overnight, and for the rest of the day, dry with sunny spells and the high of 19 centigrade, 66 Fahrenheit. Good morning.
Hello. My name was Timothy Leary. If I was alive today, I'd tell you to tune into 91.7 FM every Monday afternoon, 3 to 6 p.m. to listen to The Wolf in the Wilderness, Stephen Wolf. Steve's just dying to play you the best in rock and progressive music that's either current or dating back a few years. If you like rock, don't be a twit. Listen to The Wolf in the Wilderness on The Voice in the Wilderness, WHUS Stores at 91.7 on your FM dial for the best rock show in the States. That's all for now. Cheerio.
We're back here at Alumni Court at halftime. The score is the UConn Huskies 30, New Hampshire 24. Running down the points, Val Soroy has 12 points for the Huskies. She got 10 of those points in the last 5 minutes of the game. It took her a while to get going. Linda Nielsen has 2 points. Chris Gedney put in 8. Chris put in those 8 points within 3 minutes in the game. Beth Vinson has 2 points. Bert Wachelhausen has 6. She came on towards the end also. Kathy Sanborn, who is the leading scorer for the Wildcats, has 7 points. Captain Karen Bolton has 2. Diane Kucher has 2 points. Cheryl Murtagh with 2. Kathy Ladd with 4. Patty Foster has 5. And Jackie MacMullan has 2 points. Looking over the foul situation, Linda Nielsen has 3 fouls. She sat on the bench for most of the first half. Gedney has 1. Nardoni 1. Beth Vinson has 1. For the Wildcats, Donna Kucher has 1 foul. Murtagh has 2. And Kathy Ladd has 1. Our halftime guest tonight is Karen Mullins. Karen Mullins was supposed to be the captain, one of the captains of the Husky squad, but unfortunately she was declared ineligible by the AIAW. Karen is the leading scorer in the history of the University of Connecticut, and we'd just like to talk about her ineligibility tonight. Karen, can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, first of all, when did you first find out about your ineligibility?
Well, we first found out 2 days before our opening game of this year.
And how did you feel about that? Well, first of all, how did you find out from the AIAW? Had you expected it? Like, exactly what happened?
Okay, we knew that there was somewhat of a problem with my ineligibility.
Well, had you played, what was the problem? You played at the branch 1 year, and you played here for 3 years, so that supposedly made up for your 4 years?
Right. When I came up here, my first year up here, I had played at the branch previously, and when I was there, I played on what I thought was a club team.
How many girls were on that team?
7.
Did you have uniforms?
We had uniforms. It was very informal. We had 7 kids. We had 3 steady kids. A few more for each game.
What type schedule did you play? What kind of teams?
Our teams included 1 or 2 four-year colleges, junior colleges, community colleges, and also high schools.
You played high schools?
Yes.
And they counted this as 1 year of varsity eligibility?
Yes, they did.
Did you expect to play before those 2 games? Had you any idea that you might be declared ineligible?
No, we thought it was an extremely
like a touchy situation.
Yes.
Had you thought about that last year at all, or when did you first find out about this 4-year thing?
Okay, we first found out about it when I was injured, and my freshman year up here.
Mm-hmm.
She had me down as a sophomore. Because I was injured, I had 2 knee operations that year. I had to take incompletes in my PE courses.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm back for this year. When she found that out, right away she filed to have me listed as a freshman instead of a sophomore that year.
How did the IAW inform you? Did they write you a letter, or?
Okay, Mr. Toner finally contacted them and asked them to please rule on the case that I would not be able to play until we had a ruling. I was first informed by a letter over Thanksgiving vacation in which I was declared ineligible. We immediately appealed this decision, and we felt strongly that we would get the appeal. Again, they put it off. It wasn't until January that we finally got a decision.
And all this time you didn't play?
Right. I practiced with the team, but I couldn't play. I couldn't suit up. I couldn't have anything to do with them except practice.
What did you have to send them? Did you have to send them a letter?
We had to send them a letter from myself telling about the experience I had at the branch, a letter from Mr. Toner, who declared it a club sport himself, a letter from Ms. Flora, and a letter from my former coach.
And who was your former coach?
George Greer.
Which branch was this?
This was at the southeastern branch down at Avery Point.
And did Greer write in the letter that did he think it was a varsity sport? Did he say that you played high school level teams and you only had 7 people on the team?
I felt as though there were strong indications in his letter that it was a varsity experience. While Mr. Toner had declared it a club and my letter said it was a club, his letter, on the other hand, was very...
like he tended to think it was a varsity sport. Why did he do this? I mean, was he trying to make his team look better, or did he know that you were out to play?
I'm sure, he did it to make his program and himself look good, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm. Did all the letters go in together? Mr. Toner's letter saying he felt it was a club sport, and your letter, and who else? Coach Flora?
Right.
And Greer's letter. Mm-hmm. And there were 3 letters saying that it was a club sport, and 1 letter that said it was a varsity level sport.
But that letter was from the AD at the southeastern branch where I played.
Yeah.
So.
Did you talk to him after that letter?
No, I haven't talked to him personally since.
Mm-hmm. Did Mr. Toner talk with him? Like after the letter was received?
I don't know.
So you requested for him to write a letter to the AIW.
Right.
And these things that were questioned, I guess the budget problem must have been questioned. Did anyone go to him with that?
I can't say. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Were you getting scholarship money before this?
Yes, a scholarship person.
And does this? I know you play softball too. You're the captain of the softball team, I believe.
Right.
Does this also go for softball, or is it just
no? This is a basketball scholarship. And are you talking about my scholarship?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a basketball scholarship, and I'm still on it. Like it'll carry me through this year. It's not a softball scholarship.
So you're still receiving the money then, even though you're not playing basketball.
Right.
What's your status on the team now?
Right now, I'm the only senior on the team, but I'm ineligible, so I go and watch the games.
Have you been to all the games?
Yes, I've traveled with the team. I've been to all the home games. I'm in the locker room. I come into practices, but I no longer really work out with them anymore. I'm just there to support them more than anything else, I guess.
Yeah, so I guess you're kind of like a fan and a coach. Do you think that the team's inexperience really shows up without a senior on the floor to kind of lead them through?
We've never had a senior.
Yeah, I know.
We thought that this year we would. Before I was declared ineligible, another person, Patty Bresser, was not back due to a knee injury. Originally, we were tri-captains, Patty, myself, and Beth. we found this out early in the season that Patty wouldn't be with us. So and then I went, and so now there's 3 juniors left on the team, and the rest are underclassmen.
So do you still kind of have a leadership thing with the team, though? I know you've been to the practices and you have been to the games, or is it kind of like a coaching thing that you do?
No, it's not coaching at all. I would say more of a leadership role. Do what I can, a mediator between coach and players, that kind of thing.
Okay, I know softball season's starting. What do you play, third base?
Right.
The softball team looks pretty good this year, don't they?
They sure do.
They look like they kind of have national caliber potential, if you could say that. Did anyone graduate from the softball team last year?
No, we lost nobody. We have everyone returning. Plus, we have a few very strong freshmen.
And you get to play softball, right?
Right, I have 3 years left in softball because I've never played due to injuries.
Basketball injuries.
Right.
So this should be your first healthy year, hopefully.
Well, last year was healthy.
Yeah.
And this year, yeah.
Why don't we talk about UConn girls basketball right now? They are 7-11, whereas New Hampshire's 12-5. They played just about the same teams. New Hampshire played a few nobody teams, as did Connecticut. But most of the time, the teams Connecticut did face were winning teams. I know Connecticut has a very rough schedule this year. What do you think about that? Do you think they're kind of taking too many people that they aren't able to handle, or?
I think when you're building a program, which we're doing, and we have been doing for the last couple years, that you have to either get the players or get the schedule. We got the schedule at this point in order to get the players. It's very cyclic. Like, you got to have good players to get a good schedule, but you have to have a good schedule to get good players. So that's the boat we're in.
What do you think the Huskies need in the year, like recruiting-wise? They look good, but nobody's amazing or outstanding. Everybody is good, solid, has good, solid potential. But the Huskies are lacking something.
We need a true center. We need a big person, 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah. I know that against Massachusetts has a 6'3" center, and I think they also have a girl 6'2". UConn has Marlene Stager, who's 6 feet. She's about the tallest girl on the team, and most of the teams they have played have been a heck of a lot bigger. So guard-wise, I guess Linda Nielsen, who came in to take your place, she's a freshman. She's got a lot of potential. And Val Soroy still has another year left. So you think one big center could turn the whole team around?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think that right now they're on the edge. Like, they're going to turn the corner. And
do you think Coach Flora is going to get that chance? I don't know how many years she's been here, 4 or 5, I guess.
Yeah, and she's been here for 4 years.
4 years. She ever had a winning record?
I'm not sure.
I don't think she has. A lot of people aren't giving her the chance. You know, you and I can see that the team is young. A lot of people just look at the record and they don't bother to check and see there's not a senior on the team. And she started 3 freshmen. Linda Nielsen's a freshman. Well, Beth is a junior. She's one of the co-captains. Marlene Stager is also a freshman. Chris Gedney's just a sophomore. Carrie Mansberg was starting a lot. She got hurt. She's just off knee surgery, and she's also a sophomore. So I think you have to give Flora another year or 2 at least, because, as you said before, they've just never had a senior on the team.
I think that we're definitely going to turn the corner next year, and I certainly think that Miss Flora deserves the chance to be there. She's the one who brought us this far, and she should be there when we turn the corner, and I hope that she is.
I know right now UConn is considered a big-time program by a lot of schools. Maybe not in the university itself, but as you said before, the only way they're going to get to be known is by playing top-ranked teams. In New England, there are good teams, like other than field hockey, whereas most of the teams are in the East, like Pennsylvania region. Southern Connecticut State College is always a big team. I think they've been in the Nationals every year since they've had Nationals. Queens College is always good. They aren't doing that hot this year, but New Hampshire, for instance, is ranked 4th in New England. They're pretty high up there in the East, too. And the only way Connecticut's going to get the recognition is if they continue playing the teams they're playing now. So you think one big center could turn the whole year around, huh?
Well, you have to remember that everyone's coming back, too. There will be one big center plus a lot more experience next year.
What do you think UConn needs to get that center? I know recruiting rules are a lot different for women's basketball as they are for men's. I don't even believe Coach Flora can talk to a player at a high school game. I'm not really sure about that. How does a coach go about recruiting a player when she's not allowed to talk to her, that she can't give the player a visit to the school? what does she do? Does she send her a letter? Does she get in touch with her coach?
You can make contact by letter. The player can come up and visit the school, be shown the campus, that kind of thing.
Okay, well, we're getting close to under a minute left in the half, and I'd like to thank you very much, first of all, and I wish you a lot of success in softball, and thank you for being our guest.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, we're going to start the second half in about 30 seconds, a little over 30 seconds. The score here is 30-24. The Huskies were really coming on strong towards the end of the game there. They're on the floor. New Hampshire didn't do much warming up. The Huskies did pretty much. They look pretty confident down there. As I said before, the leading scorer in the game is Val Soroy with 12 points. Chris Gedney has 8. And Gedney and Soroy really came on towards the end of the game. Sanborn has 7 for the Wildcats, but Sanborn didn't do much scoring towards the latter part of the first half. They kind of shut off her game. She's a little quick little guard. She's been driving right up the middle, but the Huskies kind of found that out, and they realized she wasn't one of those perimeter guards. She just drives right up the middle. She's not afraid of anything.
Well, that was kind of a little loud there. Okay, we're about ready to get underway here in the second half. I'd like to thank our engineer, Bruce Rosard, who's back at the WHUS Center right now, bringing this game over here. Bruce, you're doing a great job. I can't hear anything.
I can't either.
Okay, we had a little technical difficulty there. Okay, I'd like to remind you, upcoming game, Saturday, February 24th, men's UConn basketball versus Rhode Island. BJ Fennell and Mike Berninsky will be there. The airtime is 3:25. And the next women's game will be next Wednesday, February 28th. Steve Teft and Carol Leonetti, my sidekick right here, will be there to bring you the action versus Providence. 7:25 airtime. Both teams are right there at the circle ready to jump it up. Gedney for UConn, and I can't quite get the number for New Hampshire. Number 24, Karen Bolton. UConn gets a tap, and we're underway here in the second half. Susie Sturman starting the game for UConn. Also, Wachenhausen, she just put in that shot. Also, Beth Vinson, Val Soroy, and number 44, Chris Gedney. For New Hampshire will be Kuchar, number 11. Number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. Number 30, Patty Foster. Number 21, Karen Ladd. And number 24, Karen Bolton. New Hampshire throws the ball away. UConn has it. Val Soroy on the right side to Sturman. She drives, throws up a jumper, misses. Rebound knocked out of bounds, off number 45, Roberta Wachelhausen's leg, and it's going to be New Hampshire's ball. 32-24, UConn leads by 8. They've had pretty much a good hold on the game since about 10 minutes left in the first half. With the ball now, number 14, Cheryl Murtagh for New Hampshire. She's having trouble trying to find somebody open. Referee clocking it off. It's going to be a 5-second violation, a jump ball. Very good defensive play by number 22, Val Soroy. So jumping it up will be Soroy and number 14, Cheryl Murtagh.
The Huskies have really come like steaming out of the locker room. They look like they're really psyched to win this game. They realize New Hampshire is 4th in New England, but I don't think that's going to let them stop them one bit. You'd never know by looking on the floor that New Hampshire is 12-5 and the Huskies are 7-11.
Val Soroy takes the ball out, gives it over to number 41, Susie Sturman. UConn going to try to get something going. She drives to her left. Looks, sees Soroy open on the left side, throws up a jumper. It's no good, off the rim. Rebound Gedney, she has it. Brings it out front to Sturman again, and UConn's going to start it up. In the corner to Vincent. Vincent throws it away to number 24. Karen Bolton, couldn't find that name right there. New Hampshire has the ball. Pass underneath to Kuchar. There's going to be a foul on the play. They're going to call that foul on number 41, Susie Sturman. So that's the first UConn foul in this second half, and it's her second personal. And New Hampshire will have the ball under their own basket. 18:40 remaining in the game. UConn 32, New Hampshire 24. They took the ball out. Number 14 has it. Cheryl Murtagh in the corner to Kuchar. Kuchar's jumper off. She shot for about 25 feet. UConn has the ball. It's Wachenhausen. She dishes it off to number 41, Susie Sturman. And New Hampshire quickly gets back on defense. They're playing a 3-2 zone defense. With the ball, Sturman. She gives it to Soroy on the left side. Back to Sturman. And over to Gurney. Down to Soroy. Nice set play for her. She passes it right back to Gedney, and Gedney puts it in for 2. With the ball, number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. Crosses the timeline. Gives it over to number 11, Kuchar. Back to Murtagh. Kathy Sanborn has not started this second half. She's a little playmaker for New Hampshire with the ball now. Murtagh passing it around. Ladd has it on the right side. Looking to drive, can't find it. Find an opening, dishes it off. Up with it now, Kuchar to jumper from 20. It's short. Rebound fought for. There's going to be a foul on the play. That foul is going to be on New Hampshire. Number 30, Patty Foster. So UConn will have the ball 17 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the game. That's her first foul and the team's first foul in this half. She's going to be going out of the game. Checking in for her, number 10, Kathy Sandburn. She's going to see her first action here in the second half. I don't think Kathy sat down in the first half, did she, Carol?
No, she didn't. She was the high scorer in the first half, though, with 7. They kind of shut her off. I can't understand why they didn't start her. Maybe they were just trying to get something going.
And she could be tired also. You never know.
That's true.
With the ball now, number 41, Sturman of UConn. She drives, throws up a shot. She misses, goes out of bounds. It looked partially blocked to me, but they're going to call it New Hampshire's ball. Taking it out underneath number 14, Murtagh. She gives it over to Sanborn. Sanborn crosses half court. Drives to her right. Soroy on her. All over. Now she picks up her dribble. She finally gets the pass to Kathy Ladd. And over to number 14, Murtagh. Murtagh down low to number 24, Bolton. Bolton out to Sanborn. Sanborn drives to right. She gets it in underneath the Ladd. Nice play. Addition. It's in for 2. 34-26. 8-point UConn lead. 16:58 remaining in the game. Susie Sturman with the ball now. She drives to her left. Passes over to Soroy and into the corner to Vincent. Vincent tries to get it underneath, but she can't do so. Gets it out to Sturman, over to Gedney, and to Soroy on the right side. She throws up a jumper from 20. It's short. Rebound fought for. New Hampshire comes up with it. Outlet pass to Sanborn, and they're running a 1-on-2. Sanborn goes all the way, drives in, can't find anybody open, gives it over to number 14, Murtagh. Her jumper's off. It's short. Rebound rebound UConn. Gedney has the ball. She crosses half court with it. It's a 1-on-5. She's going to have to slow it up, but she doesn't. She loses control of the ball, and there's going to be a jump ball at the UConn circle.
The Huskies are starting to get the rebounds now, the defensive rebounds down on New Hampshire's side of the court. That's something they didn't get in the first half, but New Hampshire is getting the shots. They just aren't putting them in.
16:24 remaining in the game. Gedney wins the tap for UConn. She passes it back to Sturman. Sturman driving into the corner to Soroy. Left side over to Wachenhausen. She throws up a shot. She misses. Rebound, New Hampshire. With the ball now is Sanborn. She's driving the left side. She goes all the way in, unmolested, but she misses the layup. Rebound, Kathy Ladd over to the corner to number 10, Sanborn again. She throws up a shot and she misses. She's very cold this half. UConn gets the ball. Gedney has it at half court. She passes over to Vincent. Vincent brings it across. Vincent slows it up, gives it over to Susie Sturman, and over to Gedney. Back to Sturman in the corner to Soroy. Back to Sturman again. The jumper's up. It's good for 2. UConn 36, New Hampshire 26. 15:40 remaining in the game. With the ball now, Karen Bolton. She passes it underneath, passes it out of bounds, but it was last touched by UConn player, and it will remain New Hampshire's ball.
Susie Sturman's really doing the job out there. Nielsen's foul trouble in the first half isn't really affecting the Huskies all that much.
And we look like we're going to have a substitute. 2 substitutes off the UConn bench. I'll get their numbers for you in a minute. New Hampshire has the ball now. A jumper by Kuchar. Swish right through. 36-28. 3 UConn players will be checking into the game. It looks like Nielsen is one of them. Also looks like Nardoni is another. UConn has the ball. Soroy on the left side. She fakes up, drives. Beautiful play to jumpers up, and it's good for 2. UConn back up by 10. New Hampshire quickly inbounds the ball. Gives it over to Sanborn. She's on the left side. Slows it up, looks for a play. She goes to her right, drives, stops. Pass underneath, number 24, Bolton, the other co-captain. She throws up a shot, she misses. Rebound, UConn, number 44, Gedney. Hands it off to Sturman, UConn has it. New Hampshire quickly back into their zone, setting up. Trying to force a pass in was number 41, Sturman. She has it picked off. New Hampshire has the ball, number 14, Murtagh. She drives, beautiful move on Soroy. Dishes it off to Kuchar to jumpers up from 25, and she misses. It's short, it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be University of Connecticut's ball. Checking the game for University of New Hampshire is number 20, Jackie MacMullan. She's replacing number 24, Karen Bolton. And in for UConn is going to be number 20, Linda Nielsen, number 34, Linda Nardoni, and number 33, Marlene Stager. They're replacing number 44, Gedney, number 41, Susie Sturman, and I didn't catch the other number who they replaced. Number 34, Linda Nardoni, threw up a shot there. She missed it. The other one's Roberta Wachenhausen. With the ball now, Sanborn. She drives all the way down for New Hampshire. She throws up a shot. She misses. Rebound underneath. Ladd. She puts it up and in for 2. 38-30, 14 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the game. It's University of Connecticut's ball. Nielsen has it for the Huskies. She drives across. This is the first time she's been in the game since the 10-minute mark in the first half. Underneath to Beth Vincent. She throws up a shot, but there's going to be a jump ball called. It looked like a foul to me, but they're going to call it a jump ball.
I can understand that move by Coach Flora, taking out Gedney, Wachelhausen, and Sturman. I can see Sturman because Nielsen's really getting ready to go back in there. Sturman's tired, but Gedney and Wachelhausen were really tearing the rebounds off those boards.
Jump ball's up, controlled by UConn. It's not a very good move substituting 3 at a time, especially when they've been playing the whole half and they're going to be pretty cold coming out there. There's a jumper by Nielsen, and she missed. Rebound Sandburn of New Hampshire. She tries to throw it away, but she's going to have a double dribble. She tried to pass it into number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. She had a 2-on-1, but she just couldn't get the ball out of her hands, and there was a turnover for her. 13 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the game. UConn up by 8. With the ball now, number 20, Linda Nielsen. She's a southpaw. She throws up a jumper from the top of the key. It just misses. Rebound batted for underneath with the rebound, number 33, Stager. She throws it up. She can't get it. Rebound, New Hampshire Ladd. She dishes it off to Sandburn, and the New Hampshire Wildcats are on the run. She goes all the way in between two Huskies, throws it up. There's a foul on the play, and she'll be on the line. She was shooting. They'll be on the line shooting too. That foul was on number 20, Linda Nielsen. That's her 4th personal foul. Only the 2nd team foul this half, but Linda Nielsen comes right in there and quickly picks up her 4th. She's not playing very good. On the line, shooting 2. It's number 10, Kathy Sandburn. Her first shot up is good. That's her 8th point right there. She's going for point number 9, trying to cut the Huskies' lead to 6. She puts in her 2nd shot and does so. 13 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the game.
Looks like Coach Flora is going to leave Nielsen in there. She's got 4 fouls on her now. I guess she figures she can put Sturman back in because Sturman did the job in the first half.
Vincent throws a nice pass into Stager. She misses the ball, goes out of bounds. She misses the shot, excuse me. Rebound went out of bounds. It's going to be New Hampshire's ball. New Hampshire has it with the ball right now. Number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. 2nd leading scorer on the team. She drives to her left. Looks to shoot, can't find it, gets it out to Sandburn. Sandburn looking to drive. She drives to her right all the way in, throws up a shot. It is on the rim. It goes in, and there's going to be a foul on the play. UConn's lead cut down to 4 with 13 minutes, 7 seconds left. And Kathy Sandburn is going to be on the line trying to get her 3-point play and her 11th point of the game. That foul was on number 33, Marlene Stager. It's her 2nd. And checking in the game for the UConn Huskies is going to be number 45, Roberta Wachelhausen, in for number 20, Linda Nielsen, who has 4 personal fouls. Also checking into the game for Marlene Stager is number 41, Susie Sturman. So UConn quickly gets back their ace point guard of this game, Sturman, and their ace rebounder, Wachelhausen. Kathy Sandburn puts in the 3-point play, cuts UConn's lead to 3. It's going to be a fight to the finish. 13 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the game. Plenty of time. Anything can happen. A shot up by Nardoni. She puts it in for 2. Bring UConn up by 5. Quickly, New Hampshire gets the ball in, trying to run it down. With the ball now, number 14, Murtagh. Underneath to Kucher. She drives. Beautiful move. She misses, though. Rebound fought for underneath. There's going to be a jump ball. Good hustle by the UConn and New Hampshire teams. Jumping it up is going to be number 20 for New Hampshire, Jackie MacMullan, and number 41 for UConn, Susie Sturman. And New Hampshire has the height advantage on this one, and they quickly win the tap. It's knocked away though, and UConn comes up with it. It's going to be number 22, Val Soroy. She can't handle it. She throws it out of bounds, and it's going to be New Hampshire's ball. It was a nice play by number 10, Kathy Sandburn, who knocked the ball away from Val, but she got her hands on it the last time as it went out of bounds. 12:35 remaining in the game. 5-point UConn lead. Sandburn has it. Drives all the way to her right. Goes up for the layup. In and out, but there's going to be a foul on the play, and UConn is just fouling too much in this second half.
The fouls have been on, well, not have been on, have been done to Kathy Sandburn out there. She's just been amazing. This is what happened in the beginning of the first half, and then she was shut off. She's just driving right through there. That's been the problem with the Huskies lately. They just can't stop the inside game, especially by little Kathy Sandburn, number 10 out there. She almost had her 2nd 3-point play. She just put that free throw in.
She puts in her first one, cutting UConn's lead to 4. That foul is on number 34, Linda Nardoni, her 2nd personal and the team's 4th. Second shot by Sandburn is also good, and she is now chalked up 12 points. Checking in the game for UConn's number 44, Chris Gedney. In for number 34, Linda Nardoni. So they have the starting team in the second half in there right now, and they're going to try to generate some offense as they did earlier at the beginning of this half to come out with a 10-point lead. With the ball now, Sturman in the corner to Soroy. Back out to Sturman and across to Gedney. Gedney dribbles, loses it off her foot. There's going to be a jump ball as number 21, Kathy Ladd, and number 44, Chris Gedney fight for it. 12 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the game. Ball tapped up, Sturman comes up with it. She has it, she goes, drives, throws up a jumper from 10. She misses, rebound Ladd, but there's a foul on the play on number 44, Chris Gedney. The fans really don't like that here. They didn't think she fouled him. That's her second personal, 5th of the team. With the ball now is New Hampshire, number 10, Kathy Sanborn. She has it. UConn playing a man-to-man defense. Over to number 14, Murtagh. Murtagh drives to the right. Picking her up is Vincent, helping out Val Soroy, leaving Kathy Sanborn wide open. She drives, gets it into Ladd, throws up a shot. On the rim, it falls off, no good. It's out of bounds, it's going to be UConn's ball. UConn up by 3 with 11 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the game. We're going to have a timeout on the court. UConn 40, New Hampshire 37.
The Discotizer Show is a soulful experience that will put you into many types of moods, whether it be get up or get down. Tune into and check out Michael Gibson, the Discotizer, who comes your way Friday after Friday with the soulful event you'll never want to miss. Come experience the ecstasy of the Discotizer, Fridays from 11 p.m. until...
This sports exclusive is made possible through underwriting grants from Subway of Stores, the Villa Spirit Shop, Rosal's Restaurant and Banquet Center, Holiday Spirits, and Husky's Restaurant. I made a mistake here. It just got corrected. I said the next women's broadcast would be February 28th. On a Wednesday, it's going to be Wednesday, March 1st. There's just a date change there. It's going to be with Steve Teft and Carol Leonetti. The airtime is 7:25. And hopefully we'll be in the ECACs, the men's basketball. That first game will be March 1st, and another game will be March 3rd, so we could have a doubleheader that day. There must be some date problems here. We'll have to check them out for you. With the ball now, UConn, number 45, Roberta Wachenhausen. She throws up a shot. She misses. Rebound by New Hampshire. Number 14, Murtagh. She has the ball. It's a 2-on-1 break on Sternum. She dishes it off to Kathy Sanborn, who misses the layup. She has her own rebound, gets ready to throw up a shot, but she can't find it. Passes it out to number 11. Kuchar throws up, misses the shot, and there's going to be a foul on the play. It's going to be on number 21, Kathy Ladd. So it's an offensive foul. It's New Hampshire's second team foul.
Over the timeout, Coach Flora put Chris Gedney back in. I think that was a smart move because Marlene Steger has been strong under the boards, but she just can't seem to do anything tonight. Gedney was hot at the end of the first half, and she's back in again. I think we should see her putting some points in.
That shot was up by Susie Sturman, and she missed it. Rebound New Hampshire, and they're on the run. It's a 4-on-2. Leading the way is Murtagh. She throws past it. It's intercepted by number 44, Chris Gedney. She comes right back for UConn. They're going to slow it up, give it out to their playmaker, number 41, Susie Sturman. Val Soroy has it on the right side, left side. She throws up a jumper. She misses. Rebound. Vincent underneath. She goes up with it, throws it up. There's going to be a foul on the play. So there's going to be 2 shots for number 32, Beth Vincent. Checking the game is number 10, Lisa McCarthy. She's going to replace the playmaker, number 41, Susie Sturman, who's going to sit out with a little rest. So this is Lisa McCarthy's first time in the game for the Huskies. 3-point lead, 10 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in the game. The Huskies up and on the line, shooting two shots. Number 32, Beth Vincent. She misses her first shot. It's short.
McCarthy, who's in now, is the sophomore. She didn't play for the Huskies last year. She hasn't played all that much this year either. She has potential. She's a very good ball handler, and I think she's just given Sturman a rest.
Second shot for Vincent, up, no good. Rebound. Gedney comes up with it, throws it up, right back up on the rim, and finally goes in, giving UConn a 5-point lead. And a nice rebound there by number 44, Chris Gedney, who put the shot right back up. Cheryl Murtagh has the ball, drives to her left, throws up a jumper off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Wachenhausen. She dishes it off to Soroy. Soroy taking it on the right side. 3-on-2, UConn break. She drives to her left, dishes it off to number 10, McCarthy, but there's going to be steps on the play by either Soroy or McCarthy. I'm not sure which one. It's going to be New Hampshire's ball underneath the UConn basket 10 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the game. UConn's up by 5. With the ball now, number 14, Murtagh. She drives to her right. On her, Soroy. Gets it underneath number 20, MacMullan. She throws up a shot, no good. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to remain New Hampshire's ball. In for New Hampshire right now is MacMullan, Kuchar, Murtagh, Sanborn, and number 21, Kathy Ladd. With the ball now is Murtagh. She throws a pass underneath, but there's going to be a jump ball. The pass was intended for MacMullan. She had a piece of it, but also number 32, Beth Vincent of UConn, had a piece of it. There's going to be a jump ball near the New Hampshire basket. For UConn in the game right now is Soroy, Gedney, Vincent, number 10, McCarthy, and number 45, Wachelhausen. New Hampshire gains the tap, and Sanborn has it at the top of the key. She's being closely guarded by Beth Vincent, but she gets picked. She drives all the way in, throws up a shot, and there's going to be a foul on the play. Missed shot. But again, they foul number 10, Kathy Sanborn.
Sanborn's amazing under there. She just drives right through. She's only, I think, she's very short. She's only 5'3". She's out of Newmarket, New Hampshire, and she doesn't let anybody get in her way. She isn't putting them in. Well, she's put in a couple for a couple of three-point plays, but she's just rolling right over the Huskies.
Excuse me there. She goes up first shot of 2, puts it in. That's foul was on number 10, Lisa McCarthy. That's her first foul. Team 6th. Sandberg right now has 13 points. Second shot up. No good. Rebound fought for. New Hampshire comes up with it. It was a rebound by Jackie MacMullan, but she traveled. It's going to be UConn's ball. UConn up by 4 with 9 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in the game. New Hampshire coming out a little farther of their zone. They're playing a 2-1-2 type zone. They finally settle back in with the ball now. Number 10, McCarthy, there. Passes it over to Wachelhausen. She throws up a jumper from the foul line. She misses. Rebound, number 10, Kathy Sanborn, the smallest girl on the court. She passes it down court to Murtagh. She throws up a jumper. She misses. Rebound, 45, Wachelhausen of UConn. There's going to be a jump ball. Wachelhausen is complaining that there was a foul.
Wachelhausen should easily win this tap. She is 5'11", and she's going to be tapping against 5'3", Cheryl Murtagh. Murtagh was all over Wachelhausen's back, though.
Well, there's going to be a jump ball by New Hampshire. The court way back is number 10, Kathy Sanborn. Thinking UConn's going to win, they easily do. McCarthy has the ball. For UConn dribbling down the right side. She dribbles through 2 New Hampshire players. There's going to be a foul called, though, on number 10, Kathy Sanborn. Team's 4th, and her 1st. It's going to be a possession foul, and UConn's going to take it out by the 28-foot mark by their basket. Taking it out will be number 44, Chris Gedney. She passes over. Number 10, McCarthy. McCarthy back to Gedney. Over to McCarthy to Soroy on the left side. McCarthy at the foul line. She throws up a jumper. It's off. Rebound, number 20, MacMullan for New Hampshire. Passes over to Sanborn. It's a one-on-one. Sanborn drives all the way down, up, and in for 2 points. Cutting UConn's lead to 2, 42-40. 9 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the game. Gedney has the ball. Passes it back to McCarthy, who's playing playmaker right now. UConn doesn't look like they're going to put in any substitutions yet. Getting up now is Susie Sturman. She's going to be going in the game shortly. With the ball now, Wachelhausen. She throws up a jumper. She misses. UConn not taking very good shots. With the ball, Kuchar for the University of New Hampshire. She drives down in the corner to Sanborn. Sanborn drives all the way in, throws a pass, but it's picked off by Wachelhausen. UConn comes right back. It's a 2-on-2. Soroy taking all the way down, throws up a jumper and puts it in, giving UConn a 4-point lead. New Hampshire takes the ball out quickly. 8 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. With the ball now, Murtagh. Murtagh to the left side to Sanborn. Sanborn looking to drive. Beth Vincent guarding her. Back out to Murtagh, Over to number 11, Kuchar. She throws up a jumper. It's missed. Soroy with the rebound. UConn driving, crosses half court. 3-on-2 break, knocked away, but Wachelhausen comes up with it. She dishes it off to Gedney. A long jumper missed. Rebound, number 10, Kathy Sanborn, and she comes up with another one. She drives all the way down. It's going to be a 2-on-3. She's going to drive past 2 UConn players, passes it over to Murtagh. She throws up a jumper. She misses. Wachelhausen pulls down the bounds for UConn, passes over to Vincent. UConn's going to slow it up as they give it to number 10, McCarthy. Looking for a play. 7 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the game. UConn up by 4.
Number 10, Kathy Sanborn, has scored the last 12 points for UNH, and I think it looks like it's the Huskies against Kathy Sanborn right now. Nobody else is doing anything for the Wildcats.
Jumper by Gedney's missed, and Sanborn again comes down with the rebound. She's playing one whale of a game. She's going to slow it up. She can't see anything. She's going to pass it to the right side to Kuchar. Kuchar in the corner. She's been taking a lot of 20-footers, and she's been missing a lot of 20-footers. To Kathy Ladd, who cuts across the top of the key, puts it in for 2, and UConn's only up by 2 points with 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the game. New Hampshire coming back here, keeping up with UConn. They're both playing pretty good basketball. UConn not taking very good shots, and that's why they're only up by 2. Gedney with the ball in the right corner. She gives it out to Wachenhausen. She drives, throws up a shot. She misses. Rebound underneath UConn, but there's going to be a jump ball. Checking into the game, number 41, Susie Sturman, and number 30, Patty Foster, for each respective teams. With 7 minutes, 2 seconds left in the game, there's going to be a timeout. New Hampshire. The score is University of Connecticut 44, University of New Hampshire 42.
Welcome to Jeopardy! The category is radio, and here's the first question. This radio show is heard Wednesday mornings from 6 to 9 on WHUS. What is the Wake Up with Wolfie show? That's correct. And now the last question. You are listening to a promo for this radio show. What is the Wake Up with Wolfie show? Wednesday mornings from 6 to 9 on WHUS. Yes, that's correct.
We're back live here, University of Connecticut Alumni Court Fieldhouse. I'm Harold Darak here with... I can't remember your name, no. I'm here with Carol. Can't remember your last name, Carol. Leonetti, that's it, there we go. See, we just first met today, so you gotta excuse it. Bruce Rosard is in the studio right now with the engineering it, doing a good job, Bruce. UConn and New Hampshire is back on the court, getting ready to jump it up right by UConn's hoop. Jumping it up will be number 32, Beth Vincent, and number 21, Kathy Ladd. Ball's up, tap, recovered by UConn. Sturman has it. She knocks it out of bounds, though, as she tried to get it, and it's going to be New Hampshire's ball. 2-point lead. New Hampshire's going to try to tie it up right here. With it is Murtagh. She crosses half court. Guarding her is number 22, Val Soroy. Murtagh has it over to Foster on the left side in the corner to Kuchar. Kuchar underneath to number 20, Jackie MacMullan, who bags it for 2. 44-44. We have a tie game here with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. With the ball now, number 41, Susie Sturman. She gets to the corner to Val Soroy. Her jumper's up and good and puts UConn back up by 2. Beautiful shot by Val Soroy. New Hampshire coming right back with the ball. Murtagh crosses half court, looking to set up a play. On her, Soroy, over to Foster in the corner, and back out. With the ball now, Kuchar, she throws up a jumper from 20 and bangs it home for 2. It's 46-46. It's going to be a very close game here right to the end. Number 41, Susie Sturman has the ball, crosses half court. Guarding her, number 11, Kuchar, she throws it into Gedney. Gedney loses it. Knocked around on the floor with it now. Beth Vincent of UConn. She throws up a shot. She can't make it. Rebound underneath. I can't pick out who got it. It was by number 22, Val Soroy. She was fouled on the play by number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. Checking in the game for the Huskies for number 45, Wachenhausen, is going to be number 33, Marlene Stager for UConn. Kathy Sanborn has 20 points so far. She's been the story for New Hampshire, and while they're tied at this game right now at 46, she has 20 of the points. On the line now, shooting 2 is number 22, Val Soroy. First shot is good. 5 minutes, 51 seconds remaining in the game. That was the third foul on number 14, Cheryl Murtagh, 5th of the team. Second shot also good. UConn up by 2. UConn now pressing, a full court press with the ball now. Murtagh, she has it 2-on-1. She stops, throws it out to number 11, Kuchar. She throws up a jumper and puts it in for 2, tying up the game at 48. Both teams are now hot from the floor. Everything's going in. With the ball now, 41, Sturman. She drives to her left. Now drives to her right, throws up a jumper from the foul line. That goes in too, 50-48. UConn back up by 2. It's a seesaw battle here at Alumni Court. Beautiful pass by number 14, Murtagh. She throws it into 20, MacMullan. She missed a shot. It's tapped up and around. Sturman with the ball for UConn. It's a 3-on-2 break. She passes to the right to Soroy. A beautiful play, and it's good for 2. The score 52-48. UConn up by 4. Their biggest lead in a little while. With the ball now, Murtagh. She gets it underneath to number 20, MacMullan, and she brings it right back to within 2 points. Both teams are shooting here at a wicked pace as they have not missed baskets in a long time. There's going to be a timeout on the court for University of Connecticut with 4 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the game. It's the University of Connecticut 52, University of New Hampshire 50.
Hey, have you been trying to find out where you can be hearing the area's best rock? Want to hear a strange man on the air? Well, I'll tell you. Start checking out the Nick James Show every Friday from 3 o'clock until 6. Nick plays rock's best at your request. Listen to the area's best rock, as played by Nick James, coming to you at 91.7 FM, WHUS.
We're back here once again. I'd like to remind you, coming up, upcoming games for WHUS this Saturday, February 24th, men's UConn basketball. Big game between University of Connecticut and the Rhode Island team. BJ Fennell and Mike Braninsky will be there to bring all the action. Airtime 325, brought to you from New Haven Coliseum. With the ball now, University of Connecticut. They're up by 2 and Sturman has it. She gets it into number 44, Chris Gedney. Gedney throws up a shot, misses. Rebound 30, Foster of University of New Hampshire. Passes it to Sanborn. She drives all the way down. She's been most of the story this second half for New Hampshire team. There's going to be a 3-second violation on New Hampshire underneath, and it's going to be University of Connecticut's ball.
It's a battle of the guards here. Kathy Sanborn, as you said before, has 20 points. She's done most of the scoring for UNH. Valsa Roy for the Huskies is coming into her own also. She's got 8 points so far in within the last 5 minutes of this quarter here.
A beautiful drive by number 33, Marlene Stager, but she misses a shot. Rebound New Hampshire, and New Hampshire, tongue-tied there with the ball. Kathy Sanborn, she throws up a shot and she misses it. Sturman comes down with the rebound for UConn. She throws a long pass to Soroya. It goes off her hands and out of bounds. It's going to be New Hampshire's ball. 4 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the game.
The Huskies are trying to force it now. They had a good pace going out there, but I think they're just getting a little too excited. And they haven't been all that successful lately. I think they're just they're getting a little too excited because they realize New Hampshire is 4th in New England.
A drive by Patty Foster. She misses it. UConn has the ball. Sturman with it now. She gets it underneath to Gedney. Gedney's jumper up and good, and UConn's up by 4. UConn trying to make a big upset here at the Fieldhouse in Stores. With the ball, Kathy Sanborn. She drives off the foot of number 33, Marlene Stager. Goes out of bounds. It's going to remain New Hampshire's ball. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left in the contest. UConn up by 4, 54-50. And the team fouls as they go. UConn has 6, New Hampshire 5. So one more foul by the UConn team is going to put them over the limit, and New Hampshire will be shooting 1-1. With the ball, New Hampshire in the corner, number 11, Kuchar, who she's been known to shoot from outside of 20. She passes it out to Sanborn. Sanborn back underneath to Kuchar. There's going to be a jump ball, a beautiful hustle by number 41 for UConn, Susie Sturman, as she took that ball right away from Kuchar. And there's going to be a jump ball right around New Hampshire circle. 3 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the contest. 4-point lead by UConn. Ball is up. Tap recovered by UConn. It's Val Soroy going down a one-on-one. She makes a beautiful move, throws up a layup. She misses it under pressure. Rebound New Hampshire with it now, Kathy Sanborn. 1-on-3. Sanborn drives around 1, passes it underneath. There's a foul on the play. That shot was up by Patty Foster, but there's going to be a foul, and she's going to be on the line shooting 2. That foul on number 34, Linda Nardoni, that's her 3rd. Puts UConn over the limit. At least the scoreboard says 34. No, that foul is going to be on Linda Nardoni. The first shot up by number 30, Patty Foster, is no good. Second shot, good. So it's 54-51. Close game with little time remaining. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in the game. With the ball now, Sturman of UConn. She passes it over to Vincent, cross-court pass. Vincent drives, throws up a shot, misses. Rebound underneath. There's a foul on the play. Soroy had the rebound, threw it up, but there's going to be a foul, and Soroy's going to be on the line shooting 2. That foul was on number 21, Kathy Ladd. The 6th team foul for the University of New Hampshire, and it's her 3rd team foul. And Soroy's going to be on the line trying to give UConn a bigger lead.
In a tight game like this, I think the Huskies are glad Val Soroy's on the line. I think she is the best free throw shooter on the Husky squad.
She puts in her first one, so she didn't make her look bad on that one. 55-51. Second shot up, and also good. 56-51, a 5-point lead. And there's going to be a timeout with 2 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the game. Timeout, New Hampshire. The score is UConn 56, New Hampshire 51. We'll be right back right after this.
On Monday, February 19th at 3 o'clock, the School of Allied Health Professions and the Afro-American Cultural Center will present in honor of Afro-American History Month Dr. Thurman Evans, who is the Washington Bureau's Chief of Operation PUSH. Dr. Evans will speak on the topics contributions of blacks to medicine and health, past, present, and future, and also the current status of health in the black community. This will be on Monday, February 19th, 3 o'clock in room 310 Commons Building. We'd appreciate your support.
Loud buzzer there. We're back live. 2 minutes, 57 seconds remaining. We're here at the Alumni Court up at the University of Connecticut Fieldhouse. UConn holding on to a slim 56-51 lead. It's New Hampshire's ball under the UConn basket. Taking it out will be number 14, Cheryl Murtagh. She'll be passing it into Sanborn. Other players for New Hampshire is going to be number 30, Foster, number 21, Ladd, and number 20, Jackie MacMullan. With the ball now, number 14, Murtagh. She drives down, knocked away by Sturman of UConn, and picked off by number 32, Beth Vincent. UConn has the ball over to Sturman, and New Hampshire's pressing. Vincent has it, back to Sturman. She crosses half court and gives it under to Val Soroy. She throws up a shot. She misses. Gedney with the rebound. Beautiful shot. Turned around. Jumper's good for two. 58-51. New Hampshire looks like they're pressing. They have the ball now. They're going to be pressing them for the rest of the game with the ball. Sanborn drives to the right corner. Gives it out to Murtagh. Murtagh looks for the shot. Throws it up from 25. Swish for two. 58-53. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining.
Full court press. Val Soroy has it. Looks, gets the best Vincent. Vincent looking for someone to get to, trying to get it to Sturman, the point guard who knows how to dribble. Gets it across the line, goes Val Soroy. Soroy with a 3-on-2. Underneath the Gedney. Gedney throws up a jumper, puts it in for two. It's 60-53. UConn holding a 7-point lead, keeping it going. A minute, 53 seconds left. UConn benches up and cheering. With the ball now, number 14, Murtagh throws up a jumper from 20. Hits off. Rebound, UConn, number 32, Beth Vincent. She has it, looking to get somebody open. She gives it over. Number 41, Susie Sturman. She crosses the line. It's a 2-on-2. There's going to be a foul called on number 10, Kathy Sanborn of the University of New Hampshire. But the Huskies needed was for New Hampshire to go into press. New Hampshire has called in another timeout. And the press usually brings the team back. New Hampshire needed something because they knew the Huskies were getting their momentum back, so they tried to press. But even though the Huskies aren't a fast team because they have mainly big players, not so much as tall, but they are big players, and they just ran right over UNH. UNH figured that they could come back with the press because the Huskies. Contest here at the Alumni Court. UConn's up by 6. New Hampshire's on the line, going to be shooting a 1-1. Third foul is by number 44, Chris Gedney. That's her third. And on the line, number 30, Patty Foster. So she's going to try to cut UConn's lead to 4. This game could go into overtime if New Hampshire gets some hot shooting. The Wildcats pressing right now, trying to get the ball. Her first shot is up and good for Patty Foster. 12 and 6. Jump ball, number 32, Vincent. Number 21, Ladd. 3-2-1. That's the game. The final score from Alumni Court. University of Connecticut 66, University of New Hampshire 58. A big upset in the ECAC. We'll be back for a wrap-up right after this. A big upset here. Women's basketball. University of Connecticut upset University of New Hampshire 66-58. And for the statistics, I'll go to my sidekick, Carol Leonetti. Okay, unofficial, Carol. We'd like to remind you, Saturday, February 24th, is the next UConn basketball game to be brought to you by WHUS. So for UConn versus Rhode Island, DJ Fennell and Mike Brinsky will be there. Airtime is 3:25. I'd like to remind you next week, the ECACs will be here. We'll be listening to it right on WHUS from Providence Civic Center. Those games are going to be played on March 1st and March 3rd. And the invitations will come out Sunday, and hopefully University of Connecticut will be there. I'd like to remind you this sports exclusive is made possible through underwriting grants from Subway of Stores, the Villa Spirit Shop, Rosehouse Restaurant and Banquet Center, Holiday Spirits, and Husky's Restaurant. We're all about wrapped up here. I'd like to thank Carol Leonetti for being my statistician and color person. I'd thank Bruce Rosard, who's back at the WHUS studio right now for engineering a fine job. And once again, from the University of Connecticut Fieldhouse at the Alumni Court, the final score, women's basketball at University of Connecticut, Huskies 66, University of New Hampshire 58. UCONN women's basketball has been a WHUS sports presentation.